Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing the December tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So I hope you're well and that you've had a fantastic November month. I'm going to pull out a couple of energies from my oracle deck to see what we're dealing with this month. Those are general readings, they will not apply to everybody. So take what resonates for your situation and leave the rest behind. If you would like a more comprehensive picture of the month, feel free to check your Sun, Venus, Rising and Moon sign. So what do we have for our lovely Sagittarius for the month of December? So your first energy is 46, Root Girl, the disowned self. So this talks about you beating up on yourself, basically, being harsh, feeling guilt and shame, judging yourself for things that have happened. You know, basically having a low opinion of yourself, which obviously you need to be aware of. It's a lot of shadow work to do. I'm going to pull out the second energy. I want this one here. Your second energy is card 16, Empty Well, time to replenish. So you see, they go really nicely together because I really am getting the message that you're being hard on yourself, and God, the universe, your spirit team, they're telling you that it's time to replenish, you know, time to let go of this and look after yourself, get re-energized and move on. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I have my two first cards, so I'll take them. So in the center of your spread, you have the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. So I'll take that. And this is crossed by the Eight of Wands. Let me move this here. Below you, you've got the Three of Wands. Above you, Eight of Pentacles. Behind you, Five of Wands. Ahead of you, the Queen of Wands. Advice, the Lovers. Environment, Six of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Two of Pentacles. Outcome, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, underlying energies, Justice. Okay. So, in the near past, you have the Five of Wands. Now, 5 is the number of change and challenges, and Wands is to do with passion and desires and urges. And so this card represents often some kind of frictions. It can also talk about overcoming a challenge, focusing on your main objective, but it does talk about discordances, generally speaking. And you have as the underlying energy Justice. Now, Justice is a major arcana, so it's a big energy in your life path, on your life path, sorry. And it's the Karma card, it's you reap what you sow, and when she appears, she generally indicates that justice is going to come and be served in your favor. And so this is the energies around you that you may not be aware of. So whatever this friction was, discordances, that kind of thing, or challenge, justice is in the air, if you see what I'm saying. Now, in the present situation, at the center of your spread, those two cards jumped out, so I took them. So you've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. Now 2 is a number of decisions, polarities, dualities, and relationship. And Swords is to do with your thoughts, your intellect, truths, communication. The Two of Swords is erecting your shields and defenses and not moving, protecting whatever it is, because you don't have the facts and you don't feel you can make that decision, so you're blocking. 4 is a number of strong foundations and stability, and Cups is to do with your feelings and your emotion. And so this can be talking about you feeling stable emotionally but not having all the facts. But sometimes the Four of Cups also talks about boredom, because it's water energy, and when you put water into a cup, if you leave it there for a while, it becomes stale and stagnant. And so the longer you stay in that blocked energy, the more bored and stale you're going to get, if you see what I'm saying, which is at the center of your spread. And crossing that is the Eight of Wands. Now 8 is the number of advancement, and Wands is passion, as I previously explained. And so sometimes it talks about very fast news coming your way, big advancement, but it's crossed, so it's being blocked, basically. It's just not happening. And you see, when I was talking, I'm sorry, I just looked at the Root Girl card and I talked about, you know, you beating yourself up, being harsh on yourself, shame, guilt, that kind of thing. The Four of Cups, as I said, can be boredom, but it can also be stagnant and stale energy and, you know, not feeling content. And that reminds me of what I was saying about the disowned self, you know. And so you're blocking everything because you're punishing yourself. That's what I'm hearing from the cards. I normally don't hear that from this card, but I thought I'd say it because it's a general reading, so take what resonates. In the subconscious part, so your higher self, you have the Three of Wands. Now 3 is the number of growth and beginning of abundance, and Wands is, you know, your passion, your desires. So subconsciously, as you may not be aware of it, but your higher self is trying to see the beginning of abundance, the beginning of success, of whatever it is that, you know, you feel passionate about. But in your current goals and aspirations, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles, Pentacles to do with your physical world, work life, home life, careers, financial assets, that kind of thing. And it's the card of refining your craft, of working hard and diligently. And so I think that, you know, you're working at something, but at the same time, you're blocking it. You're blocking progress. And I think it's because you're just being so harsh on yourself. And the cards are saying, you know, it's time to replenish. We need to see the beginning of growth. I want to see the beginning of growth. That's your subconscious trying to drive you towards this. And in the near future, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, this could be someone helping you, supporting you. Now, the queens are patience, you know, passive leaders as opposed to active leaders like the kings. You know, the kings are the action takers, the queen are the absorbing energy, they're patient. And the Queen of Wands is a very charismatic queen, and she knows what she wants, she's very determined, and she's softly spoken, she's not aggressive, but she has a big stick and she's not afraid of using it, and she lets people know about this. So people know that, you know, she's determined. And so it could be someone in your environment coming your way, helping you to unblock this situation and bringing justice because of these discordances. Or it could be asking you to embody the characteristic of this good card, to stand your ground confidently, patiently in the future. In the advice, you've got the Lovers. This is a major arcana, and it's talking about decisions, generally speaking. So the advice is to make a decision. You know, there are layers to the cards, but in this spread, this is how I'm reading it. It's making a decision, and this is going to be a very important decision in your life, because it's to do with your life path. It's yeah, a big energy. And in your environment, you have the Six of Pentacles. Now, 6 is the number of harmony after challenges. So this is the giving and receiving kind of energy in your physical world. It is harmonious. So it's saying that, you know, your environment is very positive at the moment for you to move away from this Two of Swords and Four of Cups, you know, stagnant energies, and move forward. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is making a decision. You know, should I go left, should I go right? And obviously this is part of, I would read it as your fear. Because you, I don't know, maybe you don't trust your judgment anymore. Because of that challenge that occurred in the near past. And so you're afraid of making the decision. But the advice is very clear. You must make a decision because this is a very important one. And your outcome is the Emperor. It's a major arcana, and this is going to be a very empowering outcome for you. The Emperor is the successful leaders who plans everything cautiously and leads his troop to victory. This is time for you, you know, to abandon the root girl attitude and replenish and shine like the Emperor. Be confident. You have two very strong cards here. You have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. They're both fire energy. They're both confident. He's, you know, action taking. She's, as I said, more patient. But they both represent people who stand their ground and are self-confident. This is a positive outcome to this. You know, it's time to leave behind the boredom, stagnation, staleness, you know, not knowing what to do, being afraid, you know, just drop your defenses and move forward confidently. You know, make the decision, whatever it is, because as I said, this discordance, that could be in a love relationship, that could be in a friendship, that could also be just simply at work, you know, problems at work. But this had some severe effect on your ego and how you look at yourself. And it's time to let go of this and heal yourself, because there is no point in beating yourself up about it. You know, everyone makes mistakes, and you learn from them, you grow from them, and you're even stronger afterwards. And the cards are saying this too. They're saying you're going to end up like the Emperor, the strong person, very confident, successful person. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you've enjoyed the art on the oracle cards I've just shown you, they come from a oracle called the Shaman's Dream Oracle, which I received from the Nine of Earth Tarot subscription box. I did an unboxing, so if you want to have a look at it and spend some time with me, I would leave you a card, I think, on the right. And if you want to have a look at my daily readings, I'll leave you a card on the left, because I do that as well. If the message resonated at all, or it helped you, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again very soon. I hope you have a fantastic month. And until next time, au revoir.